I'm Jeffrey St. Arromand, cast member of Owning Manhattan Season 2 and member of the Trisha Lee team. Now this week on Let's Get to the Point, it's the battle of the tax breaks. Now which tax break actually puts more money in your pocket? So, hey beautiful humans, can we just have an honest conversation about something that's been keeping me up all night? And probably you too if you're a homeowner. You know how home prices have been absolutely wild lately, right? Like I'm talking about your neighbor's house that sold for double from what they paid like 5 years ago. Really kind of wild. And while we're all celebrating these equity gains on paper, there's this sneaky little reality check happening with our taxes that we need to talk about. So picture this, you're stuck between two major financial hits. And honestly, it feels like you're stuck between like a rock and a hard place, right? So in the red corner, you have property taxes that keep climbing every single year because your home's assessed value keeps going up. Now in the blue corner, you have capital gains tax. That's the surprise punch you get right in the gut when you finally decide to sell your home and Uncle Sam wants his cut of your hard-earned equity. Here's the deal. States everywhere are finally waking up and proposing some actual relief. We're talking about slashing property taxes, eliminating state capital gains, and get this, the President Trump himself is even looking at eliminating capital gains tax on primary home sales at the federal level. So let's break this down. Okay, so the property tax is basically your local government saying, hey, your house is worth more now, so pay us more every year. Some states throw you a bone with some homestead exemptions or senior discounts, but let's be real, the relief isn't the same everywhere, and it's definitely not keeping up with how much home values have absolutely exploded. So now let's talk capital gains, what I like to call the hidden wealth killer. Here's something that'll blow your mind. The capital gains exclusion for primary residences hasn't changed since 1997. Crazy, right? Meanwhile, home values have shot up over 260%. So that means nearly 29 million households have built up more equity than what's protected by the current exclusion. So we're talking about regular middle-class families getting hit with what I like to call the hidden home equity tax. So which one actually wins? Look, I've been doing a deep dive in this, and here's my hot take. Eliminating capital gains tax sounds amazing for wealth building, right? You keep more of that equity you've been building for years. But for many of us, our home equity is our biggest financial asset. But here's the plot twist, and there's always one. Not everyone gets hit with capital gains when they sell. It's a one-time thing that may not even affect you. Property taxes, however, they're like that toxic ex who just won't go away every single month, every single year. Now, whether you're just starting out on a fixed income or still building your wealth, those bills keep counting and piling on. So here's my verdict. Property tax relief for the win. I'm eliminating property taxes all the way, and here's why. The math is pretty simple. Those monthly and yearly savings add up to something massive over time. While capital gains relief helps some people in specific situations, but property tax relief helps everyone who owns a home every single year. So think about it. What would you do with an extra, let's say, few hundred or maybe $1,000 a month that you're currently sending to your local tax collector? So for me, property tax for the win. So what do you think? Are you team property tax relief or team capital gains elimination? Let me know your thoughts. And for all your latest real estate needs, continue to follow Estate Media for the latest updates.